I am a Groot, and I found a real mermaid.
But wait, mermaids aren't real.
But I found one, a real live mermaid, and she is only 3 inches long.
I don't know if many people will believe that story.
I am telling you the absolute truth, but there are others who are not telling the truth. Sarah and Sybil are liars. They're fibbers, the tellers of the truth. They said that the mermaid was nothing more than a silly toy that wasn't ever alive. They said that I made the whole thing up. That's why they are liars and fibbers and tellers of untruths.
Well, why should we believe you and not believe them?
I have proof that I found a mermaid. The proof is in my diary, and I am going to let you read it exactly as I wrote it 3 years ago when I found the tiny mermaid.
Okay, that sounds like a good idea. We'll get started reading at the beginning.
Wait, you can only read the parts of the diary that are about the mermaid. I won't let you read that. Sarah really did go see the movie Harry Potter with Danny Buckman. She went with her mom, who didn't think she was old enough to sit by herself, and I am definitely not going to let you read about it. Super equestrian Sybil, when she fell off her little sister's pony.
But didn't you just tell us about all those things?
So, don't think that I'm leaving out something about those fibbers, Sybil and Sarah, and I asked you to skip some stuff.
Okay, now let's begin at the beginning. Dear Diary, day 93. Sybil and Sarah are coming over today for our 3rd annual school picnic. Hey there, here already? I'll write some more later. Dear Diary, day 93 later. You will never guess in a billion years what just happened.
Hey Sarah. Hey Sybil.
Hi Hattie, are you ready for our annual before school picnic? Yeah, this is the first time when we'll go somewhere besides your backyard.
Well, there's a bit of a problem. We can't go to River Park because my dad has a meeting or whatever, and he can't drive us, so we kind of have to stay here.
Oh, come on, Hattie. Eating in your backyard is something great.
Well, my backyard is right next to the Ledbear's dairy farm. They have a pasture with hundreds of acres. We could have a picnic.
At the edge of the Leadfeeder's pasture is a monstrous boulder called Crying Rock. They call it Crying Rock because water seeps down from the mountain and drips over the rock. It makes the rock look like it's crying.
But I thought you weren't allowed to go into the Leadbear's pasture.
Wait. Well, nobody's ever said we couldn't have our picnic here. They just said we couldn't go through the fence when the cows were there. There aren't any cows today, and nobody said we couldn't go.
Oh, well, I guess it's okay.
So we ran all the way to the Crying Rock because we didn't want the crotchety old Mr. Ledbetter to see us. Then we got the giggles, which didn't help at all.
Hattie, I'm worried about this. I think we're going to get in trouble for being here. We should just eat as fast as we can and go right back home.
Oh, come on, you guys. We'll be fine, I promise.
No, Hattie, I think Sarah's right. We should eat quickly and go.
She just said that because she always does what Sarah wants. So we ate really fast and got ready to leave. I wouldn't have even found the mermaid if Sarah had to go to the bathroom.
I'll be just behind those trees there. I'll go with you.
Sybil always goes wherever Sarah goes. The two of them climbed down from the rock and ran behind the trees. Well, while they were gone, I decided to climb higher on the rock to see if I could see them. There was almost a path that led to the climbing part of the rock. When I got near the top, I stopped and looked down into the pasture. Way off on the side, I could see Sarah and her shadow, Sybil, walking into the trees.
Big deal. I better get down now.
But suddenly I heard a sound coming from high above me. I listened carefully and it sounded like someone singing. I couldn't hear the words, but it was really pretty. It wasn't easy to climb the rest of the way up. The singing got louder and I could tell that it was coming from the ledge just above my head.
Hey, wow. I didn't know this pool was up here. All that climbing has made me thirsty.
Just as I went to take a drink, I saw something odd in the water. At first, I thought it was a frog, and I almost screamed. But it wasn't a frog at all.
It's a tiny mermaid. La 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 la.
The tiny mermaid sat half in the water, leaning over a rock, with her back toward me. She held her hand in her hands and sang softly. I didn't know why I did it, but I reached over and carefully took her hand with my hand.
Oh no, what are you doing with me?
She twisted and squirmed like a fish, which was to be expected since she was half fish. I sat on my heels and looked at what I held in my hands. She looked at me and I looked at her.
I feel a bit faint.
Then her eyes kind of went blank. She closed her eyes and her body went stiff in my hand.
Oh, no. I've killed her. Now she looks more like a toy doll than a real mermaid. Oh, I feel so bad.
I laid her down on the ledge and ran my finger down her fishtail. She opened her eyes, looked up at me, over toward the water, and back to me, and back at me again. Then she closed her eyes and went stiff again.
What on earth is going on?
Hattie, where did you go?
I climbed down.
Oh, look, I found a 3-inch mermaid. I think she's asleep right now. She doesn't seem to wake up.
Oh, come on, Hattie. Anyone can see that isn't anything more than a stupid doll. Wait, was this supposed to be
can't help you. We're videotaping. Just keep going.
Now she sits in a teacup filled with water on my bedside table. I dressed her in some doll clothes, and they fit her perfectly. She doesn't need jeans or anything.
Well, if you still have the mermaid, why can't we see her?
That's the problem. Every time I show her to someone, she gets stiff like a doll.
I'm not sure that helps us believe you.
I'll think I'll get my dad's video camera and make a movie. People believe movies almost as much as they believe what they read in diaries.
I'll believe it when I see